Hey YouTubers, it is Tony with Mayberry Mini Trucks. Today is Saturday, December 7th, 2024, and this is a video for Pat in Indiana. And Pat is interested in this 1999 Suzuki dump. This is a 1999 Suzuki Carry dump, and it's four-wheel drive, and it is for some reason it says specs NA, mileage NA. Let's do a little better here. So the mileage. Um, um, yeah, if I had better vision, which I don't. Okay. So that's trip. That's trip. That's odometer. So 21028. 21,028 is the odometer miles. And it says here air conditioning does turn on, and I don't know why everything says NA here. Um, so um, it is a DB52T, and it is a very, very low miles. And yes, the air does actually work, which is extraordinarily rare. I'll tell you a nice thing about the Suzuki DB52T is they have a hood. And the hood raises up and everything is stored underneath here, which is really cool. It's kind of revolutionary. So there's actually a hood on a mini truck. I'm going to shut the lights off, shut the truck off, and now we're going to get busy. So it's a 5-speed with a 2-speed transfer case, 5-speed four-wheel drive low, 5-speed four-wheel drive high, 5-speed two-wheel drive high. And uh, and it's a top. That's pretty nice. Okay, so now we're going to go around the perimeter of the windshield and look for any damage, just minor surface rust. That's all that is. No rust damage. So you can see here, as we come across the hood, there is not, there's one ding right there, tiny, tiny ding right there. Very, very small. Coming down the door pillar, looking at the door and the fender, just not just like scrapes, like a branch scraped it. You've got a scratch there, a pebble peck there, scratch there, little pebble pecks there. But guys, as far as any damage, like I do see a dent right here. Nice tires, nice wheels. The wheels are actually extraordinarily nice. Um, here's the inner fender. Now, this is a rock bed, so the sides do fold down on this truck. They're in really good condition. And the tailgate folds down this way if you raise these, and these pawls lift up when you raise the bed. You can see here that this is dented where this is the metal housing for the brake light. The brake light's not broken, but the housing is dented right there. Maybe there too a little bit. The inside of the bed, guys, is really nice for a dump, So it's just scratched. This is what you call surface rust or flash rust, where the paint gets rubbed off and then it's flash rusted. No big deal. And scratches where it got minor use. That is not heavily used. That is minor use. Okay, so the bedside looks really nice. The tailgate is dented right here and a ding right there and a few little scratches. The bedside panel, guys, is remarkable. Just some scratches. Scratch where it was touched up, scratch. That's it. Beautiful side panels. The tailgate was dented, like I showed you. Now coming down the door post on the passenger side, we have um we have the bumper was wired on a scratch here that's been touched up, a scratch there that's been touched up, and that's it. Now let's open the door. And these do fold down. I think I mentioned that. So if you want a complete flatbed, you can do that. And you can drive with them folded down. The door panel is not torn. Now let's look underneath the door panel for rust. There is none. Now that is beautiful under there. The seat on the passenger side looks good, but on the driver's side, it's split. The headliner looks good. The temperature is dropping. Okay, this door panel also looks very nice. No tears. Nice. Rust. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's very important. That needs to be locked. There we go. So yeah, the seat is split. Now, let's go ahead and start the truck and lift the bed. Okay, so this is what you want to see. You want to see a beautiful, beautiful bed just like that. So this is what a pretty bed looks like. And look at under here, guys. Look how beautiful it is under here. Absolutely gorgeous. The frame, everything. I mean, that is the original frame, not touched up. Um, so that's really kind of what you want to see. And this is how the gravel bed articulates. Now, you may want to put some oil here just so it hinges more easily. This is your safety. So when you want to work on the truck, you put that there. Nobody can lower it on you by accident. So, guys, this is what a pretty bed looks like. A pretty truck. Just look at that. That is beautiful. And the seal, the head, is dry as a bone. That's the other big deal. Nice, nice, nice. So now we will go ahead. I'm going to close the tailgate to make sure that it latches shut. But the hinges where I showed you, you'll need to put a couple drops of oil so that it articulates more freely. Um, okay, now we're down. Now we're going to take it for a drive. Boy, this has to have power steering. It's so easy. I'd be surprised if it did not have power steering, but if it doesn't, it's pretty effortless. So, all right, so we don't need air. There we go. So now we're driving this 1999 Suzuki Carry Dump. And I'm going to turn on the headlights here. And I don't know. Probably don't need the headlights quite yet. But that's the mileage. We already checked that and verified that that is the mileage. So we're in fifth gear, and now we're going to get it up to speed. Now that we've got around that last turn, and see how it feels. So that is 95 kilometers per hour, which is almost 60 miles per hour. And it felt really good. Let's go ahead and turn it around. And now let's go back up the hill. Let's see how it does going up this hill in a high gear. All right. So now we're in fourth gear. Now we're going in fifth gear. And the reason we do that is to see how the truck does in a very difficult set of circumstances. So again, fifth gear going up a hill, and we're holding just about holding at 60, 60, well, we are holding at 60 kilometers per hour. So that's good. But now we're going to slow down to make this turn. And let's see how it does in fifth gear up a steep hill. And we're at 35 kilometers per hour, guys, which is ridiculous. That's 22 miles per hour. We're increasing in speed. And that is pretty remarkable because this is a dump, and dumps are heavy. They've got all that extra mechanical equipment, a heavier bed. So the truck just weighs more, but it's still, this is increasing in speed in fifth gear up a steep hill, starting at 22 miles per hour. That's all I need to see. If I was shopping for this truck, I would be very happy with that. And the condition of the truck is nice. It the bed really uh, was very gently used. Hardly any. I mean, the paint was scuffed in some of the area, but you can see a lot of the paint was not even worn off. And for a dump, that's unusual because dumps are made for the bed to be used. So when you have a dump with a bed that looks like that, that's a sign. That's a sign that they really didn't use it much at all, which is good for the customer. And Mayberry Mini Trucks uses full synthetic engine oil. It has a brand new 5W30 full synthetic oil change, new air filter, new oil filter. We check the differential fluid in the front, the differential fluid in the rear, differential fluid. I'm sorry, the gear oil, uh, which is 80W90 in the front and rear differential, and in the transfer case and in the transmission. All of those four reservoirs use 80W90 gear oil. And we use the 5W30 in the engine to do air filter, no oil filters. We check the brake fluid, we check the antifreeze in the radiator, we make sure the clutch is good, make sure the four-wheel drive works, and we make sure that the dump works. If it doesn't have good power, get it dialed in. If it doesn't idle properly at normal operating temperature, we get that dialed in. So we do all these things before we make the truck available for sale. And then, we check the brake fluid. I might have mentioned that. I can't remember. And we go ahead and give it a quick cleaning and then make it available for sale. But I don't know what the history is on this, but I can almost guarantee you this never made it to our website. It probably sold, I'm going to say within the first day or two that it hit our soil. A truck like this will sell very quickly because of its condition. I mean, it had a few bumps and bruises, and like that one spot on the front bumper that they wired it. That means they clipped something when they were backing up. And but All in all, this truck's in very nice condition. It has excellent power. So, if you are interested in this vehicle, give us a call. I believe it was Pat, if I remember correctly. Did I lose the paper? Oh no, here it is. Let me see if I have that right. Yes, Pat in Indiana. So let us know if you're interested in this vehicle, and then and then you can call Justin at 336-970-3885, and you can email us at sales@mayberryminitrucks.com. I'm sorry, sales@mayberryminitrucks. And our website is mayberryminitrucks.com. And yeah, just give Justin a call if you'd like to truck, or you may have Anna's phone number. You can also call her if you have her number and let her know. And we would like to ask finally that you would please subscribe to our YouTube channel. And by hitting subscribe, you help our search analytics, and you make it easier for you to find our website. And if you're looking for a nice mini truck, I would say that we are the place to go to. And we work very hard to run a tight ship and have a good reputation. We run a very tight business, and so we do appreciate your interest, and thank you for watching our video.